Okay, so now we're going to go over some different elbow strikes, so Muay Thai elbows. So today we're going to go over an up elbow, a side elbow, and a top elbow. So I'm just going to show you what they look at and go over the specific movements, and then I will show you on some pads. So we're going to start in a stance. I'm a right-handed person, so I'm going to start with my right leg back. Both hands start up. The first elbow we're going to go over is an up elbow. So I'm going to open my right hand. I'm going to imagine that I'm combing my hair back, or I'm slipping my hair back. At the same time, I'm going to take a step with my left foot, just like if I were throwing a jab. So as I'm stepping, I'm slicking my hair back, and I'm shooting that elbow straight up. So I'm trying to hit my opponent under the chin, maybe in the nose. So again, I'm going straight up. My other hand is always up at my chin or my cheek to protect myself, okay? And we can do this on both sides, just shooting our elbow straight right down the center. Okay, so the next elbow is a side elbow. So from this position, I'm going to bring my right elbow straight up. So my arm and the side of my body is a 90-degree angle. My other arm, I kind of imagine it's like a goalpost. It's going to be a little bit higher than normal because if I am close enough to throw an elbow at someone, they can do the same thing back to me. So I want to make sure I have my defense up and that I'm ready for that. Okay, so I'm back in my stance. Goalpost, open my hand. I want my hand open for sharp elbows. My elbow comes up 90 degrees, and I use my right hip, just like if I were throwing a right cross. I'm twisting my right foot and shooting that elbow straight across. As always, we're using our hips, our core, and our legs to generate our power. So this is a side elbow. We can go both sides. Okay, and lastly, we have what we call a top elbow. We call it a top elbow because our target is the top of the head. And with our nice sharp elbows, because our hands are open, this one is used to create cuts. So, same thing here. I have a goalpost, but just now, my elbow is going to come all the way up, and I'm going to crash down on my opponent. So I'm coming from a different angle. I'm slashing down. And we can do this on both sides. Just make sure that you're using your hips and using your legs to generate the power. So I'll just show you real quickly on pads what it looks like. So when Coach Decatur is holding, if he's holding for an up elbow, he's going to hold the pad he's going to hold the pad face down, okay? So wherever direction I'm going from, he's holding it down because this elbow is coming up on an angle. When I go sideways, he's just holding it straight up in the air. When I'm going down, he's going to hold it on a little bit of an up angle. Okay, so make sure that your pad holders have a good idea of what they're doing so that way the person throwing the elbows can get a good workout.